So hello guys, welcome to HS Academy. So guys, in today's video we are going to see that the top 10 myths about CLI and RLI. As you know that DG Fastly's CLI and RLI holds a prestigious position in our country. It means if you want to attain good positions and if you want to contribute to the field, in the field of EHS, then you can go for CLI and RLI because they are providing very quality education. Now guys, so in today's video we will discuss top 10 myths which is available in the market. It means that people are telling some wrong information with regards to CLI and RLI. So we will see that. Okay, out of that first information is that interview language. So when you go for CLI and RLI interview, okay, so which type of language they use in general? Some people say that it's Hindi, some English. Okay, so see guys, out of that any one language you can use. For example, if you are sitting in a panel, for example, if you are going to RLI Chennai, okay, at the time you will use which type of language? It will be English now. So another time if you are going for RLI Faridabad, okay, at that time which language you will use? Hindi. So don't do like that because the panel which is sitting in front of you, it means the persons who are sitting in front of you and going to take your interview, okay, they may be from multiple background because as you know that in the government jobs people have a posting from one location to another location. So at that time you need to make sure that the people who are sitting in front of you and taking your interview must understand your words, whatever you are telling. So the best language which you can convey your words is English because we don't know if, for example, I am from a North Indian state. Okay, doesn't mean that all the people who are sitting in front of me will be from North India. It may be from one from South India, one from other state and all. So at that time you need to make sure that all people's, it may be from any people from the panelists should understand your language. So English will be the better language in comparison of Hindi. Okay, now we'll come to the second myth, that is your non-sponsored candidate was a sponsored candidate. The people are like telling like that. If you are a non-sponsored candidate, it means you have experience, you have knowledge, but company didn't give you a sponsorship. Okay, and you have taken the sponsorship from another company or maybe from fake sponsorship letter, and you can go there. Okay, but yeah, it's common thing because as you know that these are the prestigious positions. CLI and RLI are the prestigious locations where you can do the safety courses. For this particular criteria, you need to fulfill a lot of eligibility requirements also. But the thing is like that, guys. By taking the admission, the people are there. They are running their minds in a opposite manner, and they will take such experience certificates. So it's my kindly request to all of you: don't go for such certificates because in the previously also in the CSP and ASP examinations, as I told you, don't go for such works because once you caught that, okay, so your job will be in risk. It may be in CLI and RLI or it may be from outside the particular panel. Okay, so don't go for such activities. Try to complete that particular criteria which is set by DG Fastly's for these CLI and RLI genuinely. Okay, if you complete that, you will enjoy your life. Means whatever the days you will put in your CLI and RLI by doing your studies, you will enjoy that. Okay, don't put that fake certificate. Those who are telling that you can put fake certificate, I also put that. Don't come in there what they are telling. Okay. Third myth is regarding only safety related question. Now people have a tendency like when we are going to CLI RLI for the different courses admission which is offered by CLI and RLI, they will only ask about safety questions. Okay, so for a kind information I will tell one thing: the people who are sitting in front of you, they are from different domains. Okay, now you will say that I will put some big words regarding function safety, regarding system safety, so they will not understand and they will directly take me inside CLI and RLI. So it is totally wrong. Why means guys, see, those persons who are sitting in front of you, they are from different backgrounds. Some from industrial hygiene, some from technical safety, some from process safety, some from functions, some from systems. So at that time they can evaluate each and everything about you. Okay, so you need to make sure that whatever the knowledge you are putting in front of them, it should be reliable and authentic. Okay, don't put any big words and all. If you don't know the answer of a particular question, try to say, sorry sir, I don't know, but I will recover it as soon as possible. Okay, but don't try to give any unnecessary answers. But yeah, apart from safety, there are a lot of questions that they can ask, which I will tell you in the upcoming questions. Now, next is your fake experience sponsorships, as I already told you. Next is number of seats. With regards to number of seats, people told that there are very few number of seats which is available in CLI and RLI. So in general, as you know that the document is already published. Okay, so in general they have written that 60 seats are available. Okay, so in general also 60 seats are available. Okay, so these particular 60 seats in each CLI and RLI will be classified based upon the reservation, for example, for OBC, SC, ST, okay, for general also, because sometimes what happens is because as you know that the CLI and RLI information is not available too much to our candidates, as well as they don't have awareness about that. So very few people reaches that. It doesn't mean that if 20 vacancies are available for SC candidate, then 20 will fill. Okay, sometimes it may be 3, sometimes it may be 10, sometimes it may be 15. So the remaining vacancy which was available there, they not be fulfilled by OBC as well as general candidate. It will be like that. Okay, so you need to make sure that 60 vacancies are available throughout the RLI and CLIs. So if it fills means that's okay. If it not fills means that's also okay. Okay, sometimes it may be 45, sometimes it may be 32, sometimes it may be 60. It's depend upon the candidate availability and depend upon their candidate, how many candidates are available. It doesn't mean that they will compromise some sort of, you can say, problems within the interview and all. Now, next out with regards to company knowledge. Now, people are there, they were told like that, we don't know anything about company, but we have knowledge about safety. So that's totally wrong, guys. You need to make sure that you have company knowledge also. Okay, some people will tell you, they will ask only safety related question, just learn what is CW, what is Factories Act and put it on. But don't learn about company. But that's totally wrong. You need to know that from where you are coming. It means what type of sponsorship certificate you are putting in front of the panelists. Okay, you should have a robust understanding. For example, if I am coming from mining industry, so at the time I should have a knowledge of what is the meaning of a mining sector, how many types of mines should be there, what about mine criteria and all, as well as what type of conveyors we use in that particular location. Okay, so each and everything, because as I told you, these people are coming from different location. If any of the person is there who is not coming from mine also, so he will be having some understanding about Mines Act. So maybe he can raise some questions from Mines Act. So make sure that from industry background also you should have knowledge. Next is the doubt is like that. People told that ADIS is the only course which is provided by CLI and RLI DG Fastlease. Now, you need to make sure that, guys, this is not only the course which is provided by CLI and RLI. There are 3 courses which is offered by them. First is ADIS, Advanced Diploma in Industrial Safety. Second is PDIS, Post Diploma in Industrial Safety. And third is Diploma in Industrial Safety. So these 3 are different. Okay, so you need to make sure that 3 courses there basically provides. Next myth is regarding panelists. Now they have doubts that panelist members, how many panelists will be there? Some think that only one guy will be there, he is taking our interview. Some think that only 2 or 3 will be there, but in general they are range from 5 to 10 members. Approximately 5 to 10 members will be sitting in front of you from different domains, some from technical safety, some from process. So you need to make sure that you should use a proper language as well as have a robust understanding. Whatever words you are telling, they can go depth in that particular words. So tell your words very wisely. Okay, don't put any big words. Next is you're starting only after hard work. People think that before going to the CLI and RLI, we need to just do hard work. After that, hard work is not required. It means we will enjoy that only. You need to make sure that your real hard work, starting from when you got entered in CLI and RLI. Okay, so you need to make sure that whatever the work you are doing. Okay, so you need to make sure that whenever you got entered in CLI and RLI, so you need to work hard from that, because there are a lot of things, legal related things as well as normal related things that you need to maintain. Okay, so do hard work at the beginning also, at the middle also. Okay, now next point is with regards to only value in India. People think that if CLI and RLI we have hold, it means it is only valuable in India. So it's not like that, guys. It is valuable in India, but as you know that it is also recognized at international levels. I'm not saying that after holding CLI and RLI you can work in Middle East, but yeah, as you know that BCS we have recognized the ADIS, PDIS and DIS from CLI and RLI as an exemption for AST. If you are holding that diplomas, then you can go for CST without any problem. As well as some news are there like that MSPT, ADIS is also recognized like that, but not confirmed. But yeah, CLI and RLI's ADIS confirmed, recognized for that. Okay, so it is not a very small course, it's a very big course. Okay, you need to make sure that afterwards. The last doubt is regarding your company knowledge. As I told you previously, apart from some guys are there who are not coming from safety background, it means they have very few knowledge in safety, but they got sponsorship. Okay, so make sure that if you have very few safety knowledge, then your field knowledge, for example, if you are coming from production, okay, coming from manufacturing, then you should have knowledge in your respective fields. Doesn't mean that they will ask only from safety, they can ask from anything. Okay, so these are the top 10 myths, guys, with regards to CLI and RLI. I hope you got clear about that. As well as if you have any further doubts, try to put them in comment box. I'll be happy to answer that. So this is the full analysis of this video. I hope you will like that video. As well as if you like this video, subscribe this channel, as well as share with your friends so they can also get benefited. So meet you in the next video. Till then, take care.